Second Try LLC approving the removal of Ned as a manager.
They took him off the LLC? Like, Ned doing this was so reckless. It really does mess up their brand, and I do think that they made the right decision to let him go. When people cheat, right? When people cheat, when people do things like this, they really don't think of the ramifications that comes afterwards, how it affects not only the person that they're with, but their family and people around them. Like, I can tell that they're distraught. Like, they're distraught, they're upset. Is it just me, or am I getting the vibes that they're protecting Alex? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back another video, and we are back with the tea. So I didn't know whether or not the Try Guys were going to, go ahead and address all of the drama. I just figured that they were going to just stop at the Instagram post, or just the mini post that they had put out, basically just saying like, hey, Ned is no longer going to be working with us. And I was not expecting, like, I was hoping, like, the nosiness in me wanted them to drop a video, but I didn't know if they was actually going to drop a video. But they dropped a video, and it's only 5 minutes and 31 seconds long. So I wonder what they have to say in this short amount of time. I mean, it can be assumed that it's not going to be a super messy video, because if it was, it would be way longer than this. But yeah, I am very, very curious what they have to say about the social situation. So let's hop right into the video.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys. By now, we're assuming you've seen the Reddit threads and TikToks and tweets and news articles. We want to give you a timeline of what's transpired and some transparency into our decision making.
Okay.
Throughout this video, there will be things that we want to say or go into further, but as I'm sure you're aware, there are some legal issues we have to consider as we go through everything.
Oh.
On Labor Day weekend, multiple fans alerted us that they had seen Ned and an employee engaging in public romantic behavior. We reached out to check on that employee. Ned confirmed the reports and since confirmed that this had been going on for some time, which was obviously very shocking to us, and we just want you to know that we had no idea this was going on. All of that information was just as shocking to us as all of this has been for you this week.
And thus began a 3-week process of engaging with employment lawyers, corporate lawyers, HR, PR, and more, in order to make sure we were taking all necessary steps. From the jump, we were acutely aware of just how contrary this was to the values of the company we've built and those of everyone who works here.
Yo, he looks pissed.
This is something we took very seriously. Mm-hmm. We refused to sweep things under the rug. Mm-hmm. That is not who we are. And it's not what we stand for.
Oh yeah, he's angry.
We immediately removed Ned from work activities and engaged an HR professional to conduct a thorough review of the facts.
Wow.
We also opted to remove Ned from our releases pending the results of that review. Over a few weeks, that's included removing his section from videos, digitally removing him from others, and choosing not to feature him in our merch throws. Honestly, I want to give major props to our editing staff for how deftly they've handled that. There are several videos that we've deemed as fully unreleasable. You will never see them, and that is due to his involvement.
Wow.
And that's a decision that has cost us lots of money. We will not be able to recoup that money, but it's a decision we stand by proudly.
Now, we can't talk about the details of the review, but suffice to say, we found that Ned had engaged in conduct unbecoming of our team, and we knew that we could not move forward with him. So on Friday, September 16th, the three of us signed written consent of the members of Second Try LLC approving the removal of Ned as a manager.
They took him off the LLC?
Employee. We chose not to rush into the announcement for
Oh
a few
my
reasons.
God.
Namely, there are real people who have been affected.
Wait, he said September 16th. So this happened like weeks ago, which I figured. Like, I had a feeling that they kind of like held on to this information and they didn't just like, outright throw it out there. But that's crazy.
And while we consider this a company matter, there's just also a family at the center of this.
Yeah.
Now, we were always planning on a public statement. And we're working towards that with our team, but in light of rapidly accelerating speculation, we knew we couldn't wait any longer.
Yeah.
We are obviously incredibly shocked and deeply hurt by all of this. This is someone who we'd built a brand and a company with for 8 years. We feel saddened.
Oh yeah, he is upset, but as he should be. Like, Ned doing this was so reckless. It really does mess up their brand, and I do think that they made the right decision to let him go, because that's just and again, just the ethics and the morals behind it. It's just like you like he's awful, man, for doing this.
Just personally, but on behalf of our staff and our fans who believed in us.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'll ever be able to fully articulate the pain we feel at this moment. It's hard to rewatch old videos that we love and are proud of. We're losing a friend. We're losing someone we built the company with. We have countless memories with.
Oh my God.
We just made a TV show together. I'm sure many of you feel the same way. It's weird. We're sorry that this ever happened, and we don't know what more to say.
And there's also our staff of 20 strong who they just don't deserve the negative attention our brand is now getting because they didn't do anything. But they're our family, and they're some of the most talented, creative minds in the world, and our primary focus right now is making sure they feel comfortable and proud coming to work. The work they do never ceases to astound us, and frankly, there's just no world in which we could have navigated all of this without them. Now, there are videos that were shot ahead of all this, right? We're going to be editing Ned out like the new season of Without a Recipe, and we're working with our editors and finding creative solutions to the footage. And we also have some branded videos that we've already committed to. So when you see a video that's sponsored in a few weeks and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Well, yeah, it is kind of weird. It's just how things are.
It's
and
business.
That's why.
Yeah.
Look, I get that when stuff like this happens, there's going to be speculation and gossip. And we ask that you respect the privacy of the family members and employees who may be caught up in this. We also want to remind you that the internet has a tendency to be a lot harsher towards women than men. So please.
Is it just me, or am I getting the vibes that they're protecting Alex? I'm getting those vibes. And I do agree that there should be equal blame. Because trust and believe, I'm all here for slandering Ned. But if this, workplace relationship was consensual, then I'm sorry, she is just as equally to blame. Now, obviously, I don't believe in like harassing people on the internet and making people feel awful. Like, I believe in having like your own opinions, but not necessarily attacking people online. So like, I do understand I understand from that perspective, like, yeah, like, people do tend to be harsher on women, but I don't know, I haven't. If anything, I've seen people say like, okay, like she's equally to blame. I haven't seen a whole lot of people attacking her, but also I'm not in her comment section. I don't be in the comment sections a whole lot. I just was, in them around the time this was happening. So maybe people are like disproportionately attacking her more than Ned, and if that's the case, then I do think that that's messed up.
Please, we ask that you exercise kindness.
Things will change here. What we hope is that within this, there's also the opportunity for positive growth and better videos ahead. But it's going to be hard. This whole thing is going to be really fucking hard.
Yeah.
And we imagine you have lots of questions, a lot more questions right now, and we're going to have more to say in the future.
Oh.
Just right now, we're focused on bringing the best content possible between now and the end of the year, and then figuring out what the future of this channel looks like from there.
That's it for now. Again, more to come. Some things may change. We are just sort of figuring it out all one day at a time.
Thank you for your support. We appreciate you. And we look forward to introducing you to the next era of the Try Guys ahead.
Wow, y'all. So yeah, they said that there's gonna be more information to come. I'm guessing they're staying pretty quiet about it now because they said there's legal things going on, which that is so crazy that it's gotten to like that degree. So I'm assuming that once everything is cleared up legally, we're going to get more information about this, because they said they want to be transparent and they want to let us know what's going on. So I'm here for it. Whenever the next video drops on the situation, I'll definitely be sure to react to it. But No, but in all seriousness though, like it's sad. Like it's really really sad when things like this happen. And again, it's like when people cheat, right? When people cheat, when people do things like this, they really don't think of the ramifications that comes afterwards, how it affects not only the person that they're with, but their family and people around them. Like it's like they don't understand how it affects everybody else. They just make a selfish decision for temporary benefits, but it has long-term effects on everybody around them. And this just really really sucks. They don't deserve this. Like they make such great wholesome content on this platform, and for Ned to do this and not think of how it would affect everybody, because not even just the cheating aspect, him cheating with an employee, like now you are affecting your workplace. And it's just really really unfortunate, and I can tell that they're distraught. Like they're distraught, they're upset. I think it's unfortunate too, and I honestly I commend them for standing their ground on what they believe in, and the fact that they're not going to tolerate this type of behavior. I commend the fact that they're willing to not post certain content with him in it at the expense of their paycheck. Like they said, they're going to be losing a ton of money by not posting some of the content that they already have available. And but they're doing that because they're sticking to their guns, and they're like, listen, like we don't want this man on our platform. And so I commend them for that. And like they said, they do have some branded content that they've already committed to. Like they've already they're contractually obligated